my voice. When I
That was
started
from
the
last
stream.
week when we played Lady's Choice.
I started the streams. What kind of nonsense?
Oh, and
Oh
I'm
God,
Amanda.
yeah. You know who I am. Waiting for you apparently. Sorry for being late, our loyal followers who expect us to be on time every single time. Sorry for being late, our loyal followers who
But can
expect
they
us to
hear
be on
me?
time every single time. Sorry for being late, our loyal followers.
But can they hear me? They can hear me.
Okay. Wow. This
Oh,
is a great
yes. I
start.
will accept. We are
Yes.
doing great today.
Um,
It's Zach's turn.
I'd like to go to this city, by the way. I think it'd be kind of cool. Probably not like my top five. Definitely not. Maybe not even my top 10, but I'd like to go there, you know? Like, there's some places you really don't want to go that,
I
like,
want to go there,
you know?
but not like soon or anything. What is your top 5?
Salzburg. I don't know if I mentioned that
Okay.
already, but Salzburg because Sound of Music is
Yes.
filmed there, and the Von Trapp house is
Classic.
there, and it's just
Iconic.
straight up gorgeous. And
Yeah.
also, Mozart was born there. I think there's like a literal statue of him there, and he was like the court
Yes.
musician there until he went to Vienna. And it's just stupid
We.
pretty. So
Yeah.
that's
That is
yeah,
true.
that's my one.
Okay.
I'd like to go.
Salzburg, number 1.
Yeah, I want to go to Zermatt in Switzerland. Similar reasons.
Okay.
It's at the foothills of the Matterhorn. Like imagine just the Matterhorn as your backdrop. And
We love a good Matterhorn.
yeah, and it's okay. So there's a story. I was like, there was like this treadmill at this place that has like a built-in TV kind of thing, and then it's like a touch screen, so you can like pick like various free what is it, like workout routines where like you get to run along with like a trainer. Basically it was like a video of a trainer running along, and one of the places was Zermatt, and the whole time I'm running on, I'm like, I want to just be here. It just looks like a good time. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
two.
handle it.
Tokyo. What?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course. Tokyo's in my top 5 for sure.
Yes, Tokyo. Um, some place in New Zealand. I don't know about the city, but you know, I want to go to New Zealand. Um, I've already been to like Scotland and London and all that, so I'll just skip it for this list. Um,
All right.
yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna choose that. I'm gonna choose that. Cool. I'm gonna not do my special abilities. I'm up to 4, I think. Zermatt, Salzburg, Tokyo, and
Tokyo,
New Zealand.
somewhere in New Zealand. So what's your 5th one?
Saint Lucia, or some
Okay.
generic Caribbean island that just looks bonkers, beautiful, and lush, like the island from like Jurassic Park, but not dangerous. That kind of thing.
All right. That's fair.
And I'm probably missing a bunch. And sorry if I didn't mention your city. All none of you listening.
Well, we only said 5.
Yes.
Every city cannot be in the top 5. There are a lot of cities.
Yeah, but I bet you Tokyo is like on a lot of people's. What is yours? Your turn.
My top 5?
Mm-hmm. Right now.
First,
Obviously, like it should change. If your top 5 doesn't change, you're not. You know, you gotta develop. You know, everyone's constantly
first,
changing. Go ahead.
Sydney, Australia,
Mm-hmm. That should be on my list too.
number 1. I want to see the really cool opera house.
I wanna. Yeah. I was about to sing a song that
And
wouldn't be copyrighted.
well, I'm sure there's more things to do in Sydney, but I want to go to Sydney.
Kangaroos. Look at them, son.
Kangaroos. Tokyo
What?
is also on my top 5, as I previously mentioned. 3, Juneau, Alaska.
Ah, yes, that'd be awesome. My
It is
aunt and uncle
accessible
live there.
only by boat and plane. You cannot drive there.
Yeah.
4, the city that in the game we're currently playing.
Really? That makes your top 5? Cool.
Does, and also Reykjavik, Iceland.
I have been. Have I been? I have been, but in the airport, like a lot of people.
You went to the airport in Reykjavik?
Yeah, whenever I studied in England, I took Icelandair, and it just goes through.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Um, so yes, those are my top 5.
cool.
Top 10, I have like some other places, like, but also like I have top like I want to go other places also in the United States. Like I have this dream that one day I'm going to be able to take like months and months and months off of work,
Uh huh.
or like get a job that will let me work remote for 100% of the time, and I can drive my RV across the country and just work and see the country.
Yeah,
And I have like a very good idea of what I want that to look like.
and we could take 2 weeks and do that. Like, just plan on it. You know.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Like I know that it's true. Like I could do that,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to do it right. And one of the things that I want to do is going to involve me parking on one side of the state of Iowa
Mm-hmm.
and then taking some sort of bus or train across the state of Iowa,
Okay.
and then riding my bike back across Iowa,
Why specifically Iowa?
because it's a sanctioned event. It's called RAGBRAI. So the company, there's a company who sponsors it. It's called RAGBRAI. The company is called Registers.
Mm-hmm.
It's so RAGBRAI stands for Registers Annual Great Bike Ride Across Iowa,
So, how long does
and
that take?
it's a week.
A week. Yeah.
It's a week long distance bike ride across the state of Iowa,
So, like, are
and
there planned
it's like a
stops?
big deal. Yeah, so like people, it's like a week or two,
Mm-hmm.
I think, a week or two, and across like you just go across the United States on your bike, and you do the thing.
Nice.
Like you ride your bike across Iowa, and you ride through all these little small towns, and Ragbri is like a big deal. Like people will
Do you have to be good?
I feel like you just took 4 turns.
Yeah, because I kept hitting the undo button and it like
Oh,
redirected
okay.
me. Um,
So and then Ragbri is a big deal in these little towns. So you stop along the way, like you know it's gonna be like a 60-mile day or something. You stop along the way, you have some beers in this small little town, you talk to people in general, just like hang out, get to know the citizens of Iowa. The point is not to go the fastest.
okay.
The point is to see
Enjoy it.
Iowa for what it has to offer, which up until I found out about Ragbri, I thought was nothing.
My
Like I'm
dad
not gonna lie.
grew up in Iowa
I
City, so I knew a little bit.
but yeah, so that's something that I want to do with my life.
That sounds fun.
Doesn't it though?
Yeah.
I want to find out. Ragbri registers annual Great Bicycle Ride across Iowa. Ragbri is more than just a bike ride. Oh, it's 8 days. It's an epic 8-day rolling festival of bicycles, music, food, camaraderie, and community. It is the oldest, largest, and longest multi-day bicycle touring event in the world.
Wow.
So it starts in Sioux City and goes to Storm Lake, Carroll, Ames, Des Moines, Toledo, Coralville, and ends in Davenport. It's 500 miles, July 22nd through 29th of this year. There is still time
There is.
to register.
Is there like a fee? I'm
And,
assuming.
oh, of course. Of course there's a fee. Registration. 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 If you register before February 28th, it is $200. Which is not terrible. Like, it could definitely be a whole lot worse. But yeah, so that is something that I would like to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes a week, and I would like to, obviously, like, I would take a week off of my remote working job to do that.
Right.
But I also want to just, like, go places and do things. So, like, I just want to go everywhere, honestly.
I want to see
I want to go
Yosemite very
to
bad.
national parks, and
Mm-hmm.
I want to do it all.
I do want to
And
go to every single national park. Like,
I want to get all the stamps, man.
yeah.
I have so many stamps in my national park book already. I got all of them. I got most of them. I did not get all of them. I got most of them from Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I want to go places and do things. And so yeah, so there's Ragbri, which I want to do, and then also in Iowa, there is the largest truck stop in the world.
Cool.
I think it's on I-80.
Probably. That's like the.
I think is what it is. Also, one of my great ambitions in life is to start on Route 66 at the beginning and ride it all the way to the end in California. And then once I'm in California, I want to drive all the way up the Pacific Coast Highway, like through all those little tiny towns that exist. And so yeah, there's like a lot of things that I want to do in the United States. I do want to leave the country. The only place I've ever been outside of the country is Canada.
Yeah.
And it was when my dad lived in Seattle. So we drove a little bit north, and then we walked into Canada.
Oh, Canada. Get it.
Our home and native land. So yes, I really want to do Ragbri, but it would require me taking a significant amount of time off work, and I don't have the time. Mm-hmm. Also, how am I gonna get a bike to Iowa? Like,
I mean, they drive the RV.
That's true. That is true.
Just chuck it in. That sounds fun. I'm like considering this as a thing we should like plan for in the middle of the summer.
Not this year, but
Maybe summer after.
I would definitely consider doing it like next year.
On tour.
Can you imagine?
All the fan shows up.
The both of us, including us.
Yes.
I don't know. I just always thought that would be a fun thing. Mm-hmm. And I tried to get one of my other friends to do it with me, and she was like, Amanda.
What?
That sounds dumb. And I said, but does it though?
Yes.
Because, like, if it's a thing that we're going to try and do, then cool. I'm going to fix my bike and start riding a lot. Because the point is not to go fast, but the point is to finish. Mm-hmm. And I can pretty confidently say that right now, although, you know what, I'm going to brag about myself for a little bit as soon as I take my turn. Okay, so no intern. So in January, I started exercising.
Oh, nice.
It is not a thing that I do often, nor is it a thing I enjoy.
A lot of people
However,
start exercising. That is a thing people do a lot.
But I have continued. Mm-hmm. I have consistently exercised 3 to 5 times a week since the beginning of the year. And I gotta tell ya, I have lost 3 pant sizes.
Wow.
And 1 shirt size.
Impressive. Very
I am so unbelievably impressed with myself.
Good.
So that's a thing. Also, I've been eating more vegetables. I don't typically enjoy vegetables or the things they have to offer, which is not much. However, I have been roasting broccoli.
Okay.
And that's been, like, broccoli and carrots are really one of, like, two of the only vegetables in this world that I will consume.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like other vegetables. I like cauliflower if you make it as unhealthy as possible and put like 4 metric tons of cheese sauce on it.
Yes, of course, of course.
But I don't.
Jeez Louise.
Other than that, I don't like it.
Right.
And so, well, I mean, okay, cheese is not necessarily unhealthy.
Mm-hmm.
But the amount of cheese that I would need to put on cauliflower to make it consumable for me, it's a wrap. I just could not. I'm gagging just thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been eating more vegetables. Also, yeah, so I've been eating more vegetables. I've been eating more vegetables, less sugar, and increasing my water intake. And I now drink approximately 3 liters to 1 gallon of water every day.
Nice.
And I know what you're thinking, and the answer is yes. I live my life in the bathroom. Like I just stay there.
Wait,
what is that?
I lost.
I won.
Why did I? What? We weren't even. There were so many cards left. What happened?
Not the tiles, like the cards that you pick up.
I know, but I thought there were like I thought there were more than 10 left.
Zach 44, Amanda 46,
No.
Machinat 23, Zoe participation trophy, Team Za 7, Brittany 1, David 1, Bree participation trophy, the rest of the world 5, Team Abs 2.
Whatever.
Are you playing again?
I don't know. Fine.
It's been 17 minutes. Do you want to do something else?
Yeah, I'm about to like make an executive decision and just do this simple tier list because we promised our fans one.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Hang on, let me
Well, no one's really watching.
talk amongst
Someone
yourselves.
chatted to us. Someone chatted to us and said, "Hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel. Viewers, followers use chatbots. The price is lower than any competitor, and the quality is guaranteed to be the best."
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is.
Here's the thing. Unless the price is for free, we cannot afford it.
For free. Alright, man.
We cannot afford anything.
You might have to mute. Bring up Twitch if it's not already up, and so we can look at the.
On my Twitch is brought up.
Cool. Let me see if this works. So I'm just gonna switch screens that it's capturing. How's that? Hopefully it'll switch over.
I can see.
Okay, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. There we go.
All right. What are we doing?
Okay.
Are we
Here's
starting?
Here's a bonus stuff that we're just looking
Are we
at.
starting?
Yeah, this is a make the mute.
All right. Oh, are we starting with Don't Break the Ice?
I guess.
S tier.
Yeah, that is
immediately.
Really. This is going to be a ton of
Immediately
S tiers.
Immediately S tier. I love Don't Break the Ice.
Talk about it a little
I
bit?
think it is
so
the
good.
one of the best games that exist.
There's something about
We played it in Philadelphia.
that you get to hit something with a little hammer. That just makes it.
It's an S tier game, just hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down. That little penguin is cute, and then he's on the ice, and then you hit the hammer, and then you really try and screw over your opponent. It's a game for 5-year-olds. I do not care. We get competitive. I love it. I really S tier.
Yep. All right. Connect 4.
Connect 4? Honestly, I don't like Connect 4. I would go C or D on this.
Yeah,
I am not a fan.
C. Maybe.
I am not a fan.
Yeah, we'll go C. It works. If you got nothing else to do at like the family get together, you know.
And only one person wants to play with you?
Yeah.
It's fine.
All right. What about
It's
Uno?
fine. Uno? I'll go B.
Yeah, I was about to say B because like
I'll go
it's
B
better than
for
Connect
Uno.
Four. It's definitely not like, hey, we're all getting together. Guess what game we're gonna play? You know, like it's
Uno.
it works, but it's not great. But it works. Catan, controversial. You don't like Catan.
Catan. F. F.
I'm gonna put it in
F.
D
F.
because board games can't be an F.
Ah,
but
okay, fine.
uh,
Okay. Tell me, you say your thoughts about Catan.
it was it's a what's the word? It's like the gateway or whatever board game for a lot of people. Just like how Munchkin is the gateway game to like more artsy, artisanal games, whatever. But it's tried out, and the only thing is I'm just not a big fan of friendship enders. So is Catan is a friendship ender. So is Monopoly. It's a friendship ender. So is Risk.
Monopoly is coming up,
Yeah.
but you're right. Like Catan, in theory, is fun.
Mm-hmm.
But then, but then
You start playing, and
you
then
start playing,
everyone puts the freaking thief or the robber on your tile constantly.
and everyone does the sheep swap.
Yeah, the sheep swap.
We don't like that. All
So,
right. I have
Tiga.
never played Tritigo.
I have. It's another D, but we can put in the question mark. It's like chess, right? But like just play chess. You know, like it's some guy was like, I'm gonna make a game that's kind of like chess, but not. It's we can play.
I don't like
If
that.
it's another two-player kind of like chess kind of game. What is Millborns? What on earth?
But that is question mark. I have no freaking clue.
All right, our fans from Germany. I'm assuming that's a German game because the Germans can make a board game. I'm telling you right now.
Where we put in Candyland.
I don't know.
Here's the thing. As a person who does the job that I do,
Yeah.
as a behavior analyst,
Mm-hmm.
I love Candyland.
Mm-hmm.
I don't enjoy playing Candyland, but I love Candyland
Yeah.
purely because it's an easy game to learn. It's an easy game to teach. It fosters the generalization of skills that we teach children at the table, like matching colors.
Mm-hmm.
It teaches turn taking, cooperative play, pincer grasp, because you have to like pick up your piece and move it. It teaches patience. It teaches tolerance. I love Candyland.
Mm-hmm.
I will put it at solid like A or B.
I'm gonna put it at B, but I just want to say like it's not really a game. It's more like a well, it is a game, but you're not competing really. You're kind of just seeing what's happening. You know, like there's no strategy. Whatever.
There's no strategy, but you are competing.
That's true. You're trying to get to the end first, right?
You're trying to get to the end. You're trying to get to the castle.
Yeah.
But it is all luck based, which is why I would go B.
Yeah. Pictionary.
Where
I
you
want to
putting
put it in A. I think it's hilarious. It does depend on the group of friends. It does depend
It does.
on your art skills. Sometimes the art skills being bad makes it funny. I have had some of my like most intense laughing fits playing this game.
I will agree with your Pictionary sentiment.
A tier.
A tier game.
Mousetrap. Have you ever actually played Mousetrap? I have
Yes,
set up
I have.
Mousetrap a ton. I have never actually, I don't think, played.
It takes a really long time to set up, which is why I think by the time you set it up, most
Yeah.
people are like, okay, well, what do we
It's
do
like
now?
building things.
But I have played Mousetrap, and I like it.
You like
I
it.
would give it. I'm gonna give it like a. It, in my opinion, the amount of time that it takes to set up, not really worth the playing. So that's why it's gonna go like C for me.
Yeah. I was going to say C. It's not
It's average.
It's not horrible. I could maybe throw it in B, but we'll put it in C. Clue. I'm going to hear you out first.
I don't like games
We have to
Like,
think.
I don't like Clue. And I know, like, I'll play it and I'll be a good sport about it, but
They're just
I
better
don't enjoy
games,
it.
They're just better
I'm
games.
not, like, if you put Clue and another game in front of me, unless the other game is Monopoly, I'm choosing the other game.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. Like, Clue is just like, it's just average.
The
It's
one thing that's
classic.
dumb about it is the dice rolling. I do not like because it's like, oh, I know the answer, and then you like roll 3 1s in a row, and you never get to the room you have to be in, and everyone else beats you there. I'm
Or
gonna.
it turns into this, like, Ireland thing where everyone keeps moving her far away from the room
That's
that she needs
hilarious.
to be in.
Yes, I'm putting it
So,
in
yeah,
C.
I would give it a C. It's very average.
Battleship.
Battleship?
I kind of like Battleship. It's not
I like it. I
amazing.
do like it. It's just simple. It's simple.
Yeah, it's
So
like
I would go B or C.
yeah. If you want to like play, I'm gonna put it in C. But uh, I don't know. It's like a one-off. Like, oh, I haven't played this game in like 3 years. I'll play it once, kind of thing. Like, it was fun. I'm not gonna like discount it.
And then you're good for another 3 years.
Yeah, my
Game of life.
one of my best friends, Megan, loves this game.
The game of life.
Yes. Every
It
time we go over, she's like, "Can we play the game of life?" And she's like, "No one ever wants to play with me." I've played with her.
it's so fun. I love the game of life. When you get a group of people who play the game right,
Yeah.
I like it. It's really fun. It allows me to live out my fantasy that I'll retire rich.
It's good. I'm
Hold on.
personally,
I do like the game of life.
I'm gonna give it. I'm thinking B.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking because I'm thinking B. It's good. You know, Hungry Hungry Hippos. It's kind of
Hungry
silly.
Hungry Hippos?
I'm thinking the same.
Hungry Hungry Hippos? S.
You thinking S? I was gonna put it in B, but I don't.
It is. Well, we'll split the difference and go A.
Yo,
Hungry Hungry Hippos
have you been
is
to Dave and
aggressive.
Buster's and played the gigantic Hungry Hungry Hippos?
I have not, but now I want
It
to.
is like
Hungry Hungry Hippos is aggressive.
you have to like you
It
sit
is loud.
and like you
It
pump
is
like a
obnoxious.
gigantic
Okay.
like dynamite plunger over and over again to make the hippos go. They're so
Oh man, guess I gotta go Dave and Buster's.
yeah. We could go if you come to Philly. We could go to the Dave and Buster's here. I got a ticket with some. Well, I got a card with the tickets on it. I found so what happens is you buy like credits for like the games and it's like a card, and I found a
Yeah.
card with like 1,000 credits on it, so we could play just games forever. I don't know if they explained
Dang.
it, but yeah,
You found it?
yeah. Like someone left it on like a machine, like they accidentally left it, whatever, and I just kind of took it.
Dang, I bet they're mad about it.
Yeah. All right, Jenga.
Dang.
Oh, dude, Jenga is hilarious.
Jenga's a good time. Again, the concept is simple.
I'm thinking B.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, I'm thinking B.
It's a good game to play for a group of people. Monopoly immediately F.
Yeah,
I know you said
it is
can't be
horrible.
F, but Monopoly has to go F.
The only time, and it doesn't even count, I can watch YouTubers or play Monopoly. I can do that. Specifically, like Game Grumps. I can, like, watch people do it. But,
Oh yeah, I would watch, but no. Immediately, no. You give me, oh my gosh, you look at me and you say, Amanda, play one complete game of Monopoly, or eat this light bulb. Give me the lobster bib, because we're eating the light bulb.
yeah.
Like, just 10 times out of 10. I would rather You know what? No, we're not going to go into the things I would rather do than play Monopoly, but just know that it's a long list.
Yep. Yahtzee.
Yahtzee is solid, but it's not.
It takes time.
You would have to. I just don't. I don't. It's fine. It's fine. I would give it like a.
Yeah. Phase 10. Phase 10 has like a special place. It's kind of similar to Yahtzee. My family likes to play it like whenever my mom's side of the family comes over.
I do like Phase 10. I like Phase 10 a lot.
I'm gonna give it's like a B plus, or an A minus.
Yeah, I would give it a B.
I'm gonna do B. Yeah. Shoots and ladders. I used to love this as a kid. I haven't played
Shoots and ladders.
That's like the same thing as Candyland, right? Yeah, I put it in the same place.
Yeah, it's a roll the dice and move. I'm gonna give it a B.
Yeah. Operation. I do not remember ever playing Operation.
I have Star Wars Operation.
That sounds fun.
Where you operate on R2-D2.
Yeah.
I like Operation. I think it's fun, but it's one of those games where I would play a lot of other games before I went to Operation.
Yeah.
And that's why I think it gets a C.
Yeah, it's a C. All right. Trouble. I kind of liked this game.
I like Trouble. I do not like
Sorry. Sorry, you don't like what?
I don't like how you roll the dice.
Yeah.
In Trouble. I don't like it. I don't like that popping sound. It's obnoxious. I don't mind Trouble, but I do not like the dice rolling mechanic. I'm getting worked up thinking about it. It's a sensory nightmare for me.
Put it in D.
Just for Trouble in D? Okay.
Yeah, and also I don't like Sorry for the same reason of like you roll dice and then you can get bopped and then there's just so much rage.
For Sorry you draw cards.
Oh yeah.
But it's the same concept. Risk F. Yeah. Immediately F. Risk is a luck game disguised as a strategy game. It takes 1,000 years, like Monopoly. Mm-hmm. There's just no. Absolutely.
I used to love it, but I used to like gang up against my sister. Ask her about it. She'll talk about it forever.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, Scrabble. I kind of like Scrabble. Well, okay. I like the concept of Scrabble, but there are better like Letter Tycoon. Wordle has like its own board game. Bananagrams are better. I don't know.
This is all you because I enjoy Scrabble, but I'm really bad at it, and I don't want my opinion to skew the results by me being bad at it. I think B is acceptable.
I like Sorry a lot more than Trouble.
I would only give it a C though.
Yeah.
All right, here's the
list. Would you change anything?
Would I change anything?
Yeah. Would you move things up or down?
No, absolutely not. S tier game. Don't break the ice. I think that is more than appropriate.
Yeah.
Just Pictionary is good. Hungry Hungry Hippos, yes. Yeah, I think we got a nice bell curve.
I don't know if I would.
Would I do what?
Would you bump any of the... I might bump Life up to A. I might do that.
I would agree to that.
Yeah. And would you bump any C's down?
Would I bump any C's down?
Yeah.
I would bump Yahtzee down, because I just don't...
Sure, I'm with you.
I don't like Yahtzee that much. It's fine.
We have some F's. Well, is Catan better than Monopoly? Yes, it is. So we'll keep...
Catan is definitely better than Monopoly.
Okay.
Which is why I should stay in D.
There's a list, Nonsensicals. What do you think of tier lists?
Look at that bell curve.
Yeah, right? I think we did it.
That is a nice bell curve.
Yeah.
That's a nice boulder. Yeah. This is it, Nonsensicals.
Yeah. You can hear the alarm going off in the background. Anyway, we're on Anchor and Breaker and Google Podcasts and Pocket Casts and Radio Public and Spotify and Apple Music.
And also Twitch.
And also YouTube.
And yeah.
See ya.
Bye.